I know from the people that I know who do SEO, they're like, it's a long-term game, kind of similar to podcasting. It's not something that you put a podcast up and you're like, hey, I signed 18 clients. Like, it's just not that bucket, but it also is insanely beneficial long-term to the business. So curious if someone wants to get into this, what's the brutal advice you'd want them to know?
So I usually tell people 6 to 12 months. It depends on the industry. If you are a local business, so like local wedding photographer or something, 6 months feels more reasonable. If you are a website designer that can work with anyone in the world, like 12 months to 2 years. Not that you don't see wins before that, but to get like an ROI and what you're putting in, it's going to take, yeah, like a year and a bit maybe. And the wins that kind of come sooner, just so people know that there are wins, is like before you can actually see like an ROI in your bank account, you have to get the blog post as an example on Google, right? But it starts on page 20. There's no ROI on page 20. Then you get to page 15 and you're like, okay, it's working. There's still no ROI on page 15, right? And then you kind of get like, it's not the same way as on Instagram, but then you have like one post that does well, right? And then you have another post that does well. And those kind of like wins all need to happen before it's like, okay, I'm getting consistent traffic. And now you have enough traffic that you can actually work on some of those more conversion pieces, right? Because before we're just, I don't want to say guessing because, we're putting a little more effort than just like throwing something up. But until you have traffic, you don't know how people are going to take the next step. And so then you have those wins. So I feel like, yeah, realistically, maybe like 1 to 2 years.